Hello everyone. Libby and I are officially going crazy, as evidenced by my flannel that I think I've worn in every meeting this week. And we're tired, well, I should say, I'm very tired of being on Words with Friends and being recommended videos for high intensity interval training because right now I'm training for my continual sadness, which I'm experiencing. So for now, we're going to do some medium intensity interval training. We'll call it MIIT. I hope you enjoy this MIIT and have a good time with it at home. This one's from Stuart Little. It's like a jumping jack, but easier. You always want to have Dua Lipa on if you can. This gets your hamstrings, a little bit of your core, but only enough to make you feel happy and nice. It's not going to make you want to hurt yourself. Basically, you do it until you get bored. That'll do. Now, you could do high plank, or you could just lay on the floor for about 15 seconds. In case you don't know what laying on the floor is, I'll show you. This is nice, especially if you didn't sleep last night, which many of us aren't able to sleep right now. If you feel ambitious and you did sleep, you know what a plank is. Maybe you drop your knees and you do 5 simple push-ups. You don't even have to go all the way down. Just do your very best. And since you're stuck at home, sitting on your butt, probably working from home, or now you're laid off, maybe you'll want to do an upward dog. That's supposed to help with the bottom of your spine. Look up to the sky. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. It's not here. And then down dog always helps. If you can, walk up to your hands. If you can't, just plop over, kind of like this. You can lay there for a second and then make your way onto your feet. Remember, this is medium intensity interval training, not high intensity interval training. Now, you're just going to take your feet up to your chest like this and pull. And then after you do it about 3 times on each side, you might take your leg back into a baby lunge, not a big lunge. Oh, and you might lose your balance. Hug your knee and then do a baby lunge. Hug your knee and then do a baby lunge. And then hug your knee and then do a baby lunge. You don't have to say it every time because, well, that will become high intensity interval training. And you don't want to do that because it's too much. Now, when the music gets fast like that, you might want to actually start moving your feet a little bit. You're not jogging, though, because that's for the birds. This is medium intensity interval training. What? Something happened.
It just started snowing.
Oh, and it's snowing in New England, which I guess is exciting sometimes, especially considering global warming. We're on minute 4, and this is only going to last 12 minutes. So I hope you're enjoying jogging in place.
Hello, Cameo.
That's Libby. One of the reasons I know she's going crazy is because I was out for a run the other day, and I came back, and she was doing high-intensity interval training, and I was like, what's wrong with you? So here we are doing our MIIT. All right. Once you're bored with listening to me, you're running in place really slowly. You're going to put your feet a little bit farther than shoulder width, and you're going to go like this. 1, 2. I'm not going to keep counting because that's silly. You kind of want to bounce a little bit, mostly because it's more fun, and if you're like me, you're not very good at dancing, and this might help you next time you go dancing. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do this dance move because, well, 1, it's not a dance move, and 2, that would be very silly. I mean, you could do it if you wanted to, actually. That could be kind of funny. You might give a couple people a laugh. So go ahead, go for it. Now, if you have a cat nearby, what you want to do, or if you don't have a cat, get a stuffed animal. Oh. So I guess I'll go for my stuffed animal. Triceratops. I'm going to take my Triceratops, I'm going to put it back on the ground, and then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go up. If you don't want to do that, though, you can always just do a little teensy tiny crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then reach back and put your legs up. And then just as far as you want, put them down. And then put them up. And then put them down. And then put them up. And then put them down. And now you may be a little bit tired, which is about medium interval. So then we'll switch back to crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when your jam comes on, you're really excited, so you'll probably want to run in place again. And by run, I mean jog slowly. Because remember, this is medium intensity interval training. Libby's staring at me. I think I'm going to skip now. I must have bored Libby, so if you're bored, that's a good sign because you're not working too hard. Thanks to Dua Lipa. She's basically the best pop artist right now. Actually, so far, this is my favorite activity this time. Alright, that was tiring, so now I'm going to do this again. Alright, back to Stuart Little. Now this one, all day, baby, because our hamstrings are very important. If you don't want to see, tell somebody. That's right, I'm punching the air in front of me. You're invited to do the same thing. Now remember, high intensity interval training is really only good if you want to do it. Otherwise, you shouldn't do it. For the record, I don't have a problem with people who do that. It just seems silly. And I'm tired of words with friends telling me to do it. Well, this is a good one. Just pick your leg up high. This helps with your hips. It may seem really simple, but it does help with your hips and your balance. So, if you can't tell what I'm doing, let me explain it. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee to opposite elbow. 9.5 minutes. Let's see. Probably you're getting bored by now, or you're sweating a little bit. Maybe you don't want to. But remember, you can't go anywhere. You've got to stay at home, which is actually exactly what Dua Lipa just said, so that's good. Yeah, this one's really good, actually. This is good exercise, good medium exercise. It's actually good for your core, too, and your legs. You could do this for a whole song. But I don't think I will, because that would be too much. Arms. You know what? You can't overstretch, so I think stretching arms is going to be a good thing to do. First, I'm going to stretch my little arm. Sometimes your pants fall down when you're working out. And make sure you stretch this away too. And then you go like this. If you have to take off your flannel, then you know maybe you've exercised a little too much. Because it's medium intensity interval training. After you go backwards with your circles, you're going to go forwards. And then pull your shoulders up to your ears and just hold it. And then you're going to make an upside down rainbow like this. Actually, use both your hands. It's way more fun. You guys, Libby is feeling this. We're going to walk backwards. Walking backwards is underrated. It helps with balance. So we're going to just walk backwards, almost like a march. Then as you go forward, you're going to do 2 easy lunges forward. That's it. It's an easy little march backwards. Helps with balance, agility, and it's medium intensity. It's not high intensity. No thank you words with friends. This is a really good one, actually. So it's a baby lunges forwards, backwards, baby marches. Baby lunges forwards, baby marches backwards. That's basically it. So it's 13 minutes is enough, you know, so we're going to do some Stuart Littles, and that's going to call it. If you don't know who Stuart Little is, you need to read more. So this is it. So now you're going to do these really slow. Now if you didn't get enough abs, you can do some more baby crunches. You can also do some more baby push-ups. Remember, you don't have to do a lot, just a little. A MIIT, a medium intensity interval training, goes a long way. And so does Dua Lipa's Tunes. Well, that's basically it. It's been 14 minutes, so now I'm going to lay on my stomach. It's the opposite of Shavasana. Actually, I don't know what the opposite of Shavasana is, but I'm laying on my stomach. That's what I'm doing. If you haven't yet during this pandemic, then please make some kind of body movement a part of a spiritual practice. And remember, high intensity interval training has its place, but it's way overdone. Make sure you find some medium intensity interval training in your lifetime and in your week. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.